What's going on, guys? Mike, aka Crypto Jewels. I'm going to do a quick video on Trias. This is going to be short and sweet, kind of getting into the micro count and the details of what I'm currently seeing on Trias. I'm not going to go over my macro view. If you guys want to see what my macro view is, you can watch another video. I would imagine most of you guys are updated on my Trias macro view, so we don't need to go into that. Guys, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. I do this for entertainment and educational purposes only, so do not blindly follow anything I say or do. Also, guys, I have a private Discord group. If you guys are interested in joining that, I've got a link below this video. But other than that, let's hop into the chart. All right, so I am going to be looking at the two scenarios I see. We'll start with the bullish scenario, but both scenarios are actually bullish. One just has more downside than the other, but either way, we'll look at the bullish scenario first, and then we'll dive into the more downside scenario. So as you guys know, if you guys have been following me on Twitter and watching these videos, I had got this count 1, 2, 3, 4 with the extended fifth wave. We ended up getting that fifth wave extension, and we are currently in a corrective pattern here. We either have an ABC and then a leading diagonal here. So this correction here would be that basically our corrective structure is over with this real small ABC, and this is a leading diagonal with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this we would currently be in a 2 wave, which would break down as such. It would be you got your leading diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have an A, and then this is a WXYB potentially, and then you would have one more final C wave down, which could take us to 535 to 550-ish, and then we would have our 3 wave up, our 4 wave down, and then our 5 wave up, 3 wave taking us to 750 or so, 5 wave taking us to around $8, and then we would have another ABC correction down, and this would basically be a larger degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be a larger degree 1, and then your 2 would be here after your ABC correction around 640 or so, and then we would have a explosive large 3 wave up from there. That is the more bullish structure scenario in place, where we don't have a whole lot of downside potential left, and you know we're already impulsive on the way up. The more bearish scenario or more downside potential here is, let me get rid of that. That was the target for the bull scenario. Is same thing. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, but we have got a ABC down here to make an A, and this is still a corrective structure regardless. It just depends on how deep we go in our correction. So when I say this is a corrective structure regardless, basically what I mean is in Elliott wave theory, you have impulses that go in the direction of the trend, motive waves that go in the direction of the trend, which are waves 1, 3, and 5. And then you have corrections which go against the trend, which typically move in 3 wave structures, which are waves 2 and 4. So ultimately, this would be, a larger, this wave 5 extension here would end up being a 1 wave, and then this whole entire corrective structure would end up being a 2 wave. Which is still bullish, which means that we are still in an uptrend, and the next 3 wave is going to be a very large leg up. But either way, if this is a larger correction, or a deeper correction, I should say, this is the count I see, which is an ABC putting in your A, and then this is a triangle B wave, A, B, C, D, E, And then we have got our impulsive structure possibly down being a 1, and then this being an ABC WXY to create our B wave, which would put in our 2, where it's actually not a B wave, it's a WXY. And then we would have a potential C wave down, which could be a 5-wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Or if this ends up being a larger degree WXY, this could move in some sort of a zigzag pattern in ABC, or it could move in a 3-wave structure regardless. So only time will tell, but roughly at this point, my target is around 455-ish on the top end. That to me would be a fairly shallow correction for a 2-wave. That would only be a retracement of 50%, a 0.5 retracement on the fibs is what that would be. 2 waves typically go 0.5 to 0.618 and potentially down to 786. Given the fact that this was had a 5-wave extension, I would anticipate, and I would not be surprised with price coming down to this 3 area here, which is around the 618, potentially down to 786. So we'll just have to kind of see what happens with price action if this wave does develop this way. My personal bias would be that we would get a deeper correction if we do end up getting this corrective structure here, but it doesn't have to happen. Like I said, in the other scenario here, we could simply be finished and already ready to rock and roll, which if that's the case, this trend would be super strong, because that would be a crazy shallow 2-wave, which didn't even retrace down to 382. It retraced to 236, which it would indicate a very, very, very strong uptrend, which is kind of why I'm more leaning towards this more downside scenario. But either way, again, guys, it's corrective in nature, meaning that the trend, in my opinion, is currently up. So as long as we don't invalidate this type of structure here, I am of the opinion that the trend now is up and not down like it had been over the past several months. So regardless of how deep this thing goes, whether it goes to 0.5 at 450 or if it goes all the way down to 358, I am still assuming that we will have another large leg up once we hit those areas. Hopefully that helps, guys. I hope you enjoy. See y'all later.